So it's happening, YouTube. Welcome to Kicking It with Deuce. And on today's video, we will be reacting to Men You Call Lame Today, Women Want Tomorrow. So that's a good topic. For those of y'all that don't know Anton Daniels, he is actually an owner and operator of multiple channels, the Millionaire Morning Show, Anton Daniels After Hours, the whole nine. Dude has a good platform, man. One of the hardest working YouTubers out there, businessmen out there. And he's actually going to be on a panel with a few ladies, and they're going to be discussing multiple topics about, you know, being a single mom and dating, or men that was lame in the past actually being up down. So I'm not going to waste your time. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I only got 8 subscribers at the moment. Grinding on the channel, going to start posting every chance I get. Also hit the like. Let me know what you think about this topic down in the comments below. And I'm not going to waste no time. Let's go ahead. Let's see what Anton got to say. All right. And we're going to roll majority of the video before we get to the topic that I want to discuss.
So don't try to be their mom. I let them know I'm just an extra pillar here, baby. I'm not trying to replace your mom.
That part too.
So why you be so mad about the stepdad?
Because
You stepdaddy.
Because listen,
I got deals.
a kid is always gonna seek to find the person that created him.
Okay.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with that, though.
I'm gonna address you tonight.
Ooh.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna address you tonight.
I'm ready.
Real talk. Let me tell y'all something.
Ooh.
I'm gonna tell ladies. I'm gonna talk to y'all for a second, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. This is the honest to God truth. And your man not gonna tell you this. So don't check him later on tonight once I give you the information, okay? Most guys, if they had to do it all over again, because they say they there for their kids, even if they mad at you. If they had to do it all over again in a lot of instances, and they not gonna tell you this, that kid would never exist.
Same thing with women. There's a lot of women that would have closed their legs to them losers.
Take it in for a minute.
I took it in for a minute. That's how I got Chandler.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what
This is a thing, like he's talking about the man's perspective. Like, we do get that there are cases where, you know, some women did land with the wrong guy, but he is just giving the man's perspective. So, you know, they're not wrong, but at the same time, like, he's giving his side of things.
I took it in for a minute. That's how I got Chandler.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. If he had to do it all over again, that kid would never exist.
Yeah.
Meaning that they regret ever being with you in the first place.
Do you know that shoe goes 2 ways?
So
It definitely go two ways.
Your baby daddy don't like you, what makes you qualify for an upgrade? Why do y'all standards get better when your circumstances get worse?
Just because you dealt with a man that didn't do right by you don't mean you don't deserve what you supposed to have.
You deserve a better one.
What you mean? Why? So you telling me that because I already have children that I don't deserve a good man?
Yes.
That don't make no sense at all.
That don't even make sense.
That don't make no sense at all.
All right, so listen,
That's crazy.
How long?
But I'm so glad that the world don't work the way he thinks it should, because we have a lot of people that'll be just assed out.
Now, do you mean? No, hold on one second. I got a question.
but let me give her a solution.
I got a question. Do you think that she don't deserve a good man, period, or do you want her not to have a date at all until the kids are 18?
No, I want her to go back with her baby daddy.
But he a piece of
And
shit.
I would never.
Listen, okay. So
And I would never.
The guy that you open up your legs to is your husband.
20 years ago. Do you know how old these kids are? These kids are fucking teenagers.
The guy-
She gave him some coochie before she even knew how to use that coochie.
First of all, see, my situation might not be everybody's situation. I had my kids young. You know, I had my children young. So to be honest with you, I agree with him when he said you look for your father. I didn't have that. I didn't have my father. I didn't have a male in my life that really like taught me what a man was supposed to be. So I really was walking around blind trying to figure it out. I'm running into people. If I knew better, I would have vetted. You feel me? I didn't know what that was at 16. I didn't know what that was.
But listen, it goes back to the original conversation that I was having. And I said that women are selfish. When I grew up, I used to be in the church. I grew up in the church.
Get all comfortable.
And I will always see women pray to God for a good man. Send me this man that I deserve. But then I always would ask my mom, and she would pop me in the mouth. And I would ask my mom,
Now, mind you, now before he got to this point right here, he said this is when he learned that most women are selfish. So I don't know. We'll run it though.
Pray to God for a good man. Send me this man that I deserve. But then I always would ask my mom, and she would pop me in the mouth. And I would ask my mom.
I'm on her side. I'm about to do it right now.
Honestly, and this is how my brain works. This is not a joke. This is real. I would ask my mom. I would say, well, what about him?
What about who?
Like, why would God mess his life up by giving him you?
So you first of all, I never hear you say. For some reason, you don't make men take accountability for their choices.
No, you missing what I'm saying.
You blame women for everything. No, you never make men take accountability for what they do.
I do.
Hey, and this is why most relationships don't work. This is why most households are split, because of selfishness. That is true. You know, everybody is worried about, you know, me. You know, Lord, bless me with this person. Bless me with this person to provide, and bless me, you know, like, what about the other person? That is a very legit comment that Anton said. Because whenever you're in a relationship, it's no longer about you. It's about y'all. It's about you and the other person. Whenever you have kids in the mix, it's about the kids. It's about, you know, keeping your spouse happy and all that stuff. So a lot of, and I mean, we find that more, women tend to be more vocal about this. So I'm just going to kind of speak on that. But like, that's why you run into situations where, you know, women leave because they're not getting everything that they want. It's not about the collective, but their needs, their wants, this, that, and the other. And it's not about that. So before you enter a relationship, you're supposed to, I guess, release yourself of all selfishness. And that's why things don't work. So that is very true. And then like you have these women here, and it seems like they're about to start getting to argument, but like the accountability aspect of things, right? Oh, you're not holding men accountable, but you're holding women accountable. It takes two to tangle. And especially whenever you're bringing kids in the mix. I mean, personally, the women have more control over if they're going to have kids or not. You know, like once that man released that seed, that's a wrap. At that point, I mean, you got multiple ways of contraception. You got Plan B. I mean, now you got the Trump administration. You don't have abortion anymore, but it's like you got multiple avenues to not get pregnant. You know, like. And that's just the reality that a lot of people don't necessarily want to face, because it's not at all even, you know, whenever it comes to that. So, but anyway, not going to waste no time. Let's go ahead and get back to the reaction.
But what I'm saying is, this
I don't
guy,
get that. Why is it always the woman's fault?
Because when you think about it, what I was taught in church was you treat people how you want to be treated.
Thanks.
Some of these women, guys know what they qualify for. They know they don't qualify for the top woman. Women will take the best option knowing that she gonna mess his life up, knowing that she gonna slow him down. When them women was in church praying, and I would look at her, and I would look at that booger wolf.
That is not nice. So, you can't call booger wolves in church.
But everybody think they deserve Idris Elba.
But he not talking about the men who decided to date that though.
Everybody deserve Idris Elba, no matter what you look like.
Let me give you something.
These men still made the decision to deal with these women. Let me tell you, all these women who got kids, who got remarried, or got with other men, and these men chose to be with these women though.
So let me help you out.
They made a decision to be with these men, these women too. So I'm not understanding.
All I know, I got you too, Kay. But all I know is when I heard that prayer, I would just say rebuke that.
Anton, right?
What do you think?
Oh my goodness, man. This dude Anton is a character, man. Rebuke that. You gotta be fair, man. And also, like, you gotta be realistic too. Like you gotta actually have a certain amount of value to yourself in order to ask for something valuable, right? So I kind of get his vantage point here. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I would just say rebuke that.
Anton right.
What do you think there is? Hold on, I got a question.
In Jesus' name.
Hold on. Do you think there is a surplus?
Hallelujah.
Hold on. I got a question for you, for real, in real life. Do you think it's a surplus of good men? Because let me tell you, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
Definitely
it's
not.
It is.
It's not.
I believe they out here. They out here.
It's not. It's a bunch of.
No. Y'all.
It's God made 6 good niggas and 4 of them in the audience. Ladies, roll the dice.
That's because you call them. That's because you call them
It's a lot more.
niggas. Y'all know what y'all call them? Y'all call them lames.
They do be lame.
No, see? And then they grew up.
It's about to get real. It's about to get real. Nobody want a lame guy. Nice guys finish last. Good guys finish last. Everybody want the bad boy. Until it's not okay to be with the bad boy anymore. You know, that's the issue here. At the end of the day, that is why you have these problems. Because of that. And later on down the line, now it's like things didn't work out with the bad guy. Oh, here comes Mr. Good Guy. Save the day. You know, so that's a dynamic and that's an issue that exists now, honestly.
Y'all call them lames.
They do be lame.
No, see? And then they grew up.
But that's okay.
They grew up. Now y'all at the tech conferences trying to highlight my homeboys.
They be out here.
The reality is that y'all wanted the dope boys.
Yeah, your type was fucking you up.
No.
That's true.
And now that he got a felony and he can't get a job.
We gonna start a business.
She get on my nerves so bad.
We gonna start a business and get a loan from the bank, nigga.
I see women today, they don't even like.
She's stupid, bro.
Business and get a loan from the bank, nigga.
I see women today, they don't even like guys that got regular jobs no more.
Clock it. I'm not mad at that.
They don't like guys that got regular jobs.
You know what though? Let's talk about this.
And then you want to complain about your health care coverage.
Let's talk about this. I think that. All right.
But is he lying though? Like let me know in the comments. Like, is he lying? I don't detect any lies here.
Talk about this. I think that. All right, audience reset, nigga. Y'all ain't got mics. I do think that social media has given people a false idea that they have options that they don't have. Just because a person is in your DM saying, hey, you cute, or sending you a dick pic, that's really all that is. They literally are they're not trying to sit you down. They're not trying to wife you. They're not trying to date you. They're trying to fuck. And I think so many of us see the options and you think the options are so open that, oh, this person getting on your, oh, you chewing too loud, bye. Y'all gotta try a little bit harder with these niggas.
Hey, but you get what you project. You get what you project. Like if you only have people trying to holler at you to get the buns or to get the draws or whatever, it's because you are projecting that's what you want. You know, you have, and it's like, man, I know this is way off topic, but Angel Reese, for example, right? She talks about like getting sexualized. You know, people always want to sexualize her and think about her like this and look at her in a certain image. But it's like you're projecting that. You're posting half naked photos of yourself on Instagram. You know, you're on the cover of magazines with your cleavage showing. You're showing up to a basketball game with Jaylen Brown and the other WNBA chick, I can't remember her name, with booty shorts on. You know, like, what do you expect from another man looking at you? Like, you're projecting that. So you can't project things and then whenever you have somebody just trying to do one thing because they are sexualizing you because you're doing it to yourself at that point, you can't be upset at that. So you get what you give. If you're giving that image, that is what you're going to receive in return for that. And that's another issue that's out there that exists. So, you know, if you want the right people, move correctly. You know what I'm saying? If you want a man act like a woman. You know, have that type of energy whenever you're out in the masses. You know, you want a godly man, be a godly woman. Go to church, pray. You know, so it's just, that's just life, man. You get what you give. You receive what you project. If you're putting that out there, expect to get that back in return. But anyway, it's getting good though, man. Let's go ahead and get back to the video.
Person getting on your nose. Oh, you chewing too loud. Bye. Y'all gotta try a little bit harder with
that's
these
the
niggas.
problem, though. I'm glad you said that, because in the Bible, it said confuse thy enemy, right?
Why you keep talking about the Bible, you atheist?
Whoa.
Didn't we tell him not talking about the Bible?
Wait, hold on.
Definitely told you don't speak on the
Time
Bible.
out. In the Bible,
You better leave Big G alone.
I'm trying to help y'all out.
You ain't helping nothing.
Your Sky Daddy sent this message. Crystal is y'all enemy, okay? Listen, Crystal, what Crystal saying apply to Crystal and Crystal only, all right?
That's not true.
When Crystal got kids, she still look good. Do what you like to call a bad bitch on the bargain, okay? That's Crystal. But y'all, I'm looking at some of y'all ain't gonna get what Crystal got. So
Cut that beard off. You want to talk about looks, nigga.
I grew this.
That has absolutely nothing to do with nothing. I could look the way I look and just be a trash ass bitch. It's just not gonna happen for me.
Hello, so wait, you think a dude would take you as is if you look like her?
Who is her? Never mind. Don't do it. Never mind. Yeah. I was gonna say, don't you dare point nobody
Now, what
out.
I am gonna say this. Now, the physical do get people attention first, but you're human. That's human.
That's normal.
That's what people do.
More people put up with your shit because you look like you.
That's not true.
Yes.
That's not true.
Stop dating these women based off of where they are. Because you're going to be much greater than you are right now.
But you
hold on.
Don't deal with women based off of where they are. Find women based off of where you're going. When you dealing with a woman and you basing your standards off of where you are, you'll take anything. You'll take her based off of what she look like. She not built for the rooms that you're gonna be in. And so what that means for the women is that y'all gotta get y'all game together. Because the guys that y'all call lame, they not gonna be lame for the rest of their life.
They're gonna
be some of the most phenomenal dudes. They're gonna be the ones that create the companies. They're gonna be the ones that got the benefits, and they're gonna be the ones y'all gonna want to take care of y'all badass kids.
Agreed.
But I pray against your kids, because I don't want...
Why would you pray against the children?
Shout out to Anton Daniels, man. Great topic here. I can see a little bit on both sides of this topic, actually, man, because, you know, some people, they do get played. You know, you think you're with somebody and that person's no good. Their true colors come out whenever you're essentially trapped, right? So, you know, just pray for the best in everybody's situation. But anyway, appreciate you watching this video. I'm not gonna go ahead and talk too much more on this topic. I think for the most part it's been covered. Check out one of these other videos. Like I said, we're posting more on this side on Kicking It with Deuce. Appreciate you checking out this video. Catch you on the next one. Love you. Peace.